Good morning, good morning. It's your girl, Miss Little Home, coming to you straight out of NYC on this beautiful Sunday morning. So I had started my College Hill review, season 1, episode 1 of the College Hill Celebrity Edition. And I was literally almost finished, but I got a phone call about a delivery order that I made on Friday. So accidentally, I pressed the stop button instead of the pause button. So I got to do it over again. But I'm going to do this, keep it short and simple. And I'm going to really make it below 20 minutes. So here we go. So College Hill was a show that premiered in the winter of 2004. I remember this. I was in my early 20s, and the first season was at one of those colleges, Southern University, out in Louisiana. And I didn't like it at all. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't like it at all. I liked the fourth season when they was in USVI. That one I liked. A lot of people didn't like it. And I liked the one when they was at Virginia State. That one was good. But I felt that College Hill could have been a much better executed show if they would have went to colleges that were, and this is just my opinion, you might disagree, colleges that were very, very much not just famous, but more well-known and more attractive. I believe they were doing those shows on those different campuses because they were really trying to bring students there and make the campus itself look really intriguing. And really, it didn't work because a lot of those HBCUs are still struggling in a sense. I mean, I think they should have did it at North Carolina A&T. They did it at the Atlanta University Center back in 2008. I believe that was the last one. They should have did Howard. They should have did other stuff. But hey, y'all could disagree with me. I'm okay with it. So this is Celebrity Edition, and they are in the very first season. They're at Texas Southern University. Okay. The home of TSU, Thurgood Marshall Law School. Famous people that graduated from there. One of the people that I admire, which is Barbara Jordan. She's a TSU graduate. She was in Congress, the first Black woman from the South to serve as a congressman from 73 to 78. And also the only Black woman to be governor of a state. She was governor for a day in Texas. So that was cool. So anyway, we have 8 stars on the show, and their names are Nene Leakes from Housewives of Atlanta, Big Frida, the Queen of Bounce, Ray J, who is Brandy's younger brother, Kim Kardashian's ex-boyfriend, the person that sung One Wish really bad at the verses, an actor, a reality show icon in a sense, sex tape icon, can't forget that sex tape icon, and the owner and founder of Raycon, which is a $50 million worth brand. I have to say that. Okay, we also have Slim Thug, who was on Beyonce's Check on It, who dated LaToya Luckett, Beyonce's former Destiny Child member, who he wished that he himself would have dated Beyonce. He said he picked the wrong Destiny Child member. I kind of agree with that. I'll mention that later at another time. Also, we have India Westbrooks from the reality show on BET, The Westbrooks. We also have Dream Doll from Bad Girls Club, who's a rapper. She comes out of the Bronx, and she was also on season 8 of Love and Hip Hop New York. We also have the iconic 2-time champion, NBA champion, Lamar Odom. And we also have, last but not least, we have Stacey Dash on the show. I had to say it like that. I'm going to get to why I'm saying like that. So I named Nene, Big Frida, Ray J, India Love, Slim Thug, Dream Doll, Lamar Odom, and Stacey Dash. So it was 8. Four males, 4 females, or 3 males, 4 females, and 1 who is non-binary, gender fluid. Okay, so the show is going to be about 8 weeks, and they're going to be taking 5 classes. The classes that I know that they're going to be taking thus far is business marketing, African American studies, and they're going to be taking biology. Okay, so I have to say that I saw 2 episodes of it. They just posted the 3rd episode on Friday, and I really, really like the show. I'm not a fan of Ray J, but I'm going to give him his props on this. Ray J has the business acumen down pat, okay? And I believe when Ray J said that my mother and I, as well as Kim K and her mother, we sat down and brokered that deal with Vivid Entertainment to, sell the sex tape. And it took about a year for us to do it because the tape had been made a couple of years prior, okay? And it was a deal for both of us. And I ended up being looked upon as a bad guy, but it was agreement that we both basically agreed to do. Okay, I believe that the dude is smart when it comes to business because, to be fair, he got a larger net worth than Brandy, and you're going to see his business acumen skills when he is working with the business marketing team. And I'm going to get to that first. So when they arrived, Stacey Dash, I hope I said Stacey Dash and not another Stacey. Stacey Dash basically is very standoffish. But when she's on campus and when she's in the classroom, for the most part, she basically gives it her all. However, she wants to join the dance team. And when she joins the dance team, she finds out that it's difficult for her because she never did hip hop. And this is what I'm going to say. When I took dancing and I took modern dancing in 8th grade, my dance teacher said, a dancer is a dancer is a dancer, meaning that if you're a dancer, you can adapt to any dance style. Okay? So Stacey may not be the best at hip hop, but if she's a true dancer, she would be getting it really, 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 really on point. But she's 55 years old. So in the sense of being older and then also dealing with a lot of stuff and then also dealing with her own insecurities and I'm going to say she has insecurities from what I see being around other Black people. And I'm going to get to that because Stacey didn't even want to really engage with the other people on the show. So when they're in the room, they're basically in the classroom, they're basically talking with this professor. And I believe her name is Dr. Colston. And she's a typical professor, hard, going to check you, and she's going to make sure you do your work properly. And she checks Dream Doll, really her real name is Tabitha, and tells her, you can't dress like that. That's not business attire. She was like, yes, it is. Dream Doll's titties is up with the cleavage, 3 buttons unbuttoned at the top, mini skirt. Her and India Love was paying homage to Clueless on the low. And I think it rubbed Stacey Dash the wrong way. I really do believe that. But cute outfit, but it wasn't even appropriate to even wear in a classroom. And she was like, when I go to business meetings, that's how I dress, which I do believe. But come on, Tabitha, you in a classroom. You getting an education for 8 weeks. You can't dress like that. You got to be covered up. So Tabitha, she basically realizes the professor's right, so she moved on. India, I've learned that India didn't go to college because she had learning insecurities where she's not a dumb girl, but there are certain people who are not academically inclined. I know people like that personally that can't go to school because they can't grasp book knowledge really well. And I think she's one of those. But she's probably very creative, smart, and very street smart. Okay? Now, Slim Thug joins the debate team, and Slim Thug states that when he was graduating from high school, he got accepted into TSU. However, he deferred his admissions application because he wanted to work on his rap degree. And he would go on to have a platinum album, but after that, his career kind of tanked. Then we learned that Nene, who I always knew, went to Morris Brown for 2 years. However, she decided that she had to drop out because she got pregnant with Bryce. Then Ray J, he didn't go to school at all. He didn't go to college. Big Frida surprises us by saying that he was short 1 semester of getting his nursing degree. He went to nursing school for like 4 years, and he could have been a nurse. So that was really interesting. And Lamar Odom, he went to St. John's, I believe. I don't believe he graduated, but I do know that he went with Ron Artest, and he dropped out, I believe, in the 3rd year. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna look it up. Lamar Odom. Let me see if he went to St. John's. No, I stand corrected. He went to 2 colleges. He attended University of Rhode Island and the University of Las Vegas. He went to Catholic school for high school, and he went to Catholic school and from 98 to 99, and then after a year, he got drafted in the 1st round, but he was a 4th overall pick, which is a good thing. So, he did go to college and so forth. But who else? Tabitha didn't go. Stacey didn't go because when she was 20, she got her big break. Well, actually, no. Yeah, she was 20 when she got her big break. So I would say all of them, for the most part, they are smart. They're giving it their all. But what I would say is, I took marketing college. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I did not like it. And I will say my marketing professor, his name was Dr. Hahn. He was cool. But here's my thing. I just learned that I wasn't really a business person. I was more business hands-on in the real world. But sitting in the classroom, learning about business all day, I couldn't do it. Only thing I think I could have done is economics, because it was more social science based, but I couldn't do it. But anyway, they divide the teams up into 2 groups. The group that's going to create the hair glow, where like you sit yourself under the hair dryer, and you basically have your hair done fresh and ready within like 3 minutes. That's Nene. That is Lamar Odom. That, which is funny. That's Big Frida. And the CEO of that project is Stacey Dash. Okay, we're going to get to that. The one where, your hands, they can detect if you have dirt on your hands, if the light is red, and if the light is green, it means your hands are clean, which I like that one. The CEO of that is Ray J, and the following team members are India Love, Dream Doll, and Slim Thug. Now, within the group dynamics of that, they're more cohesive, and they really just talk about what they're going to do. Slim Thug got a thing for Dream Doll, so I'm interested to see how that's going to go. India is a little bit insecure, but Ray J got it down pat. And Ray J is working on the Raycons and other businesses while he's doing this project. The project with the instant hair, dryer is going to be difficult because Stacey ain't even talking to them. And they made her the CEO. Now, this is my criticism with that. Why couldn't Lanithia Leaks be the CEO? You the most demonstrative. You the leader of everything. Anybody who knows black hair besides, I would say Big Frida would be Nene. I would have gave it to Big Frida or Nene. I would have never chosen Stacey for that. Whoever made, they messed up, and I think they gonna lose. I think the winners is gonna be Ray J, because there's no way. Why would you put her there? And then is black and she don't represent blackness. Now, Tabitha pretty much tries to talk to her. And they basically, asked her, like, Stacey, why you don't want to be in the group? Like, why you kind of standoffish? I don't know what it is. Like, it seems to me you don't want to talk to her. She was like, oh, no, I don't feel that way. I'm just going through some things. And when she walks away, she gets an attitude. And I don't like that about her. Because my thing is, you shouldn't do stuff like that. Like, you should basically, be, a little bit nicer. Like, don't do that because you chose to basically join this show and get money and get paid. That's how I see it. So for me, I was not at all feeling her vibe and everything. So pretty much in the upcoming episode, you're going to see where Nene is going to be like, listen, I think we should change rooms so that people could basically, get to know each other. And Stacey has her own room and Stacey ain't feeling it. And I got to give it to Dream Doll. Dream Doll basically is a nice person. Like, she's really trying to get to know Stacey. India Westbrook is like, in other words, the BIT kiss my ass. I ain't sucking up to nobody that don't want to suck up to me. You don't want to talk to me? I ain't going to try to talk to you. That's that Cali swag there. I got to give it to her on that. Tabitha being from New York, from the Bronx. We New Yorkers, I will say this about us. We will try to break the ice. We will give you a chance. And then the fact that Stacey Dash is from the Bronx. It's like, come on. You didn't grow up with those with the things that you were saying. And I want to make this point. I don't have any issue with Stacey Dash being conservative. I want to make that clear. But what I didn't like what Stacey Dash did was that she pandered to Fox News. And she was pandering to their racism. And when she said Black History Month should be liberated, I said, Stacey, if you ain't a foundational Black American, you done effed up. Come to find out, she's a quarter Bayesian through her father's father. I said, Stacey, that was wrong. You messed up. And then they threw her away when they threw her away when Obama got his term was up. So she thought she was going to be in good still when Trump was elected. No, they used her to go at the Obama administration. And it's been going downhill for her ever since. Her own white husband, he turns on her, got her arrested. And she gets up. I want to make this claim too because she is a recovering alcoholic. So her alcoholism is something that she's been really working hard over, and I commend her for that. And she's really, really, really trying to not be around alcohol. So a lot of times she gets up and she tells Tabitha, I can't be, when I see alcohol, I get triggered, so I can't be around it. But here, once again, Stacey, you knew they was going to have drinks in the house. They're adults. Why would you go on a show if you knew that? And I think it's all because she needed the Benjamins. So I'm going to leave it at that because I do my reviews different. And with that being said, it's your girl, Miss Analytical. I'm signing off, and I've made it under 20 minutes. Yay! But I think I'm going to go a little bit longer than that. So I like this show. I believe that this show, Celebrity Edition, is better than the other ones because we're using people with name recognition to be on the show that's going to attract the audience. I didn't like the other ones. I thought that the personalities from those that was in college were put on. And a lot of those students that were on College Hill, a lot of them got suspended. And a lot of them also, believe it or not, ended up like regretting their time being on the show. That is that it did more damage to them, especially when they graduated and they were looking for jobs. So I think they should keep it with Celebrity Edition. I think it's a better formula in my opinion. You may disagree. What say you? Do you like Celebrity Edition version of College Hill? Do you think that this cast is a good cast? Do you think Stacey Dash should have been on the show or not? Do you think that they should have brought other people? Do you think Ray J is really good at business and should stick with business as opposed to singing? Do you think that Lamar Odom is really weird, or do you think that he just needs some kind of help? Do you like the fact that Rick Frieda stands on his own accord, her own accord, whatever? And do you think India and Tabitha have been like misjudged as just being pretty girls and are really highly intelligent and could have went to college? And with that being said, I'm signing off. Thank you and have a good day. I ain't scared of nobody. Fuck that.